Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. In today's video, I wanted to continue my testing on the Season 2 PTR. The more we dig into this one, the more interesting things we continue to uncover. And in this one, I wanted to talk about some pretty cool additions I found that have been added to some of the reward crates in the game. So, without any more talking, let's just get into it. So, while digging around on New World database, I discovered that in the latest patch they've added some new interesting artifact items to some of the reward crates, specifically OPR and the war crates. These artifact items look much like a schematic, or more I guess like a timeless shard. It took me some time to figure out exactly what these do, because the names that they've chosen to give them in the game code have created some weird results on New World database. But with some effort, I think I have them figured out for the most part. So, when you complete the activity, OPR or war, whichever, you will always receive a crate of spoils. Nothing new there. But with the patch, you will now have a chance to receive these new artifact items inside or alongside the gear you normally get. That part, we are not clear about. Will it go in place of certain gear or will you get it alongside certain gear? But I guess it really doesn't matter. And when you have one of these in your inventory after receiving it, like with any of the artifact crafting items, you'll head to the workstation and there will be a recipe there now for the item the artifact unlocks. And of course, crafting the item will consume the artifact item, and you will get a certain piece of gear. You will receive the rushing gear for the OPR artifact and the warring gear for the war spoils. Pretty simple. As of now, it looks like it's completely RNG to craft. We have no control over the perks aside from one interesting thing. Resilience is locked. So no matter what you roll, resilience is guaranteed to roll on the item. And these roll exactly like any other craft. You will need your trophies, crafting gear set, earring, all that because they randomly roll 500 to 600, the same as anything else. So in order to roll 595 to 600, you will need all the crafting trimmings as usual. Now, because of the nature of the PTR, I haven't been able to get into any OPR games, so sadly, I've been unable to get my hands on these to try them out. Because I had one big question about these. Can the crafted item, if it rolls 590 plus, be upgraded to 600 like the other rusher gear? I mean, it would only make sense, right? Now, the reason I was curious was all these patterns at first seemed to do, as far as I could see anyway, is change the completely RNG rolls of gear when you open a crate into complete RNG rolls that now cost us materials after we open the crates. So for me, this seemed to be a big question mark, especially with wars. I mean, if you're warring regularly, you would likely have a full set of war armor. And the gear you're wearing is near BIS, if not already BIS, so this just seemed like crap for the sake of adding crap. Then I noticed one more thing, and probably the most important. These are all, including the war ones, bind on equip, meaning they're sellable, which started to make it all make a little bit more sense. This could be a way for an already geared veteran OPR player to make a little coin selling OPR crate gear to new players looking to gear up and jump into the OPR, which makes a little bit more sense. But also, it's a way for players who war, which is a smaller percent of the population, to make some coin selling artifacts to other players. These players then can craft awesome war armor skins to be added to their transmog collection. Because you see, with transmog coming along with these changes, it all makes a little bit more sense. Because I had spent hours scratching my head trying to figure out why anyone would want to craft any of this gear. It offers no perk control when rolling, requires all the crafting bonuses. So for the life of me, I couldn't figure out why. Why would anyone want to make this? But when you load up the war sets and have a look at them, and you see that these are all bind and equip when they come in artifact form, it all starts to make a little bit more sense. This is a new avenue for players to sell transmog from locations or activities most players will never see, which is very, very cool. Offering these skins in this manner, allowing players to earn them, then sell them for coin is great. Because honestly, I would have half expected AGS to add these exclusive or more exclusive skins to the cash shop for non-war players. But it seems they did it a much smarter way this time, which is of course nice. Now, as far as the rusher gear goes, I can't say whether you can upgrade it or not. I'll have to test when I finally get into an OPR, but I do think this is very cool in any event. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think that they should just keep this gear for only people who take part in wars? Or do you think the ability to sell like a skin version to other players is good? Anyway guys, that's all for today. I just thought I'd share this. It all seemed pretty cool. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.